From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, time once again for Up Close and Personal here on The Horse's Mouth, brought to you by my good friends at the Southern Grill down there on the South Bank. Some of the best Southern food you've ever had. Make sure you check them out on Flagler Avenue. My guest this time around, she's back again. She's a official mayoral candidate to be our next mayor here in Jacksonville. Leanna Cumber joins me back at the bar. Hi, Leanna.
Hi.
How are you? Great to see you again.
Good to see you. Thanks
You're
for having
official
me.
now?
I'm official now.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
When did that officially happen? Recently?
March.
March, all right.
March,
So you're
yeah.
an official candidate.
Running hard.
How you doing?
Good.
It's a busy schedule.
It is a busy
Up early,
schedule.
going to bed late, raising money,
Raising money.
shaking hands.
That's right.
Do you kiss babies? They don't let you anymore, do
Well,
you?
I'm a mom,
Yeah,
so
I love babies.
yeah. I love having been a teacher and being a mom, I love kids.
That's great. All right, so
Yeah.
now we're game on, and
Crunch
it's
time.
been game on, right? And we've got to get it going. All right, so tell the what are you going to do that may be different? What are you going to do? What are you going to do for the city? If you're the mayor, what's Leanna Cumber going to do for the city of Jacksonville?
The city needs to get back to basics. That's one of the things, right? City government needs to do what state and federal government can't and won't, and what the private sector can and won't.
Okay.
We don't need to be doing things that the private sector can and getting into things that's federal, state purview. So we need to focus on basic infrastructure, getting your trash picked up, right?
Yep.
Schools. We have Duval County Public Schools are down to 47% at grade reading level.
Oh. Yeah.
That's awful,
Yeah,
right?
totally
You
awful.
can't recruit businesses.
Nope.
You can't have, and crime is going up. So we can't, all of those things work together. Basic infrastructure, sidewalks, roads, drainage, all of that sort of stuff. So we really need to refocus. We also need to open the city up to high quality outside investment.
Okay.
And the businesses, the tech firms, the businesses that are coming to Florida, but they're going south. We should be getting those businesses.
Right. Are we getting any of them? Some of them? Just not enough.
Look, we're getting a lot of back office and manufacturing.
Okay.
We have the second best healthcare system in the country outside of Houston, because they have Baylor and University of Texas.
Okay.
Like, I will go and get those tech firms that are in biotech, because you can beta test anything in the city. And those are high paying jobs. Those are jobs that our kids are going to want to come back to the city to do. And it increases the tax base. And help build up downtown, get more people to come visit. I mean, we should be on I always picture of it as like the Charleston, Savannah, Jacksonville triangle, right?
Sure. Absolutely. Kind of similar.
Yeah.
In terms of environment and whatnot. What about everything that's going on downtown development-wise? Is everything kosher, good with everybody?
Yeah, I mean, look, if we truly open the city up to really high quality outside development, then you're never going to see an issue like we have right now, where there was one bid for the landing property.
Oh, really?
Think about it.
Oh,
one bid.
That. Wow.
We're about to make a 60-year decision.
Right.
$37 million based on one bid.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's absolutely crazy, right? We should have, you're a competitor.
Yeah.
You want competition,
totally,
and you want competition that's you're not going to be playing football against a high school team.
Right.
You're just not, right?
Right.
Against college team. Like, you want people who are on that same level. We should be, we have a beautiful river. We have everything that we need here to be getting, we should be getting 30 bids. People should be saying, this is what we're going to do for your city in order to come in, not giving away the farm to one bidder.
Is that political? Without getting into it, is that somewhat political? It is. Yeah. Okay. Not just having one bid.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to open that up a little bit.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, so a couple questions. One, how do we get more people to vote?
I love this interview, by the way. It's the only interview I can drink in.
Oh, well, you can have as much. We got liquor too there, Mayor. Future Mayor, if you like to be called. No, but it's like the rate always seems low, like 30, 40, maybe less than 50%. How do we get more people to vote in our city?
Yeah, I talk to people all the time. If you vote in any election, you should vote in your local election.
I agree.
Because people, and it's across the board, where people vote in the presidential election and then it kind of tapers off.
Yeah,
where it's the complete opposite. Everything your local government does impacts your everyday life. Whether it's your garbage, whether it's your kids being safe, whether it's we're coming up to Halloween, and I've been talking about the safety of kids where sexual predators and offenders are concerned on Halloween. all of that,
Yep.
that's not federal government. It's not local.
No doubt.
It's not state. It's
Right.
local.
No doubt. And you're a big proponent of that.
Yeah, I mean,
trafficking and all that. I know.
Yeah, it's really
disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how. And if we change things on the, we are the 12th largest city in the country.
Yeah.
Largest city in Florida by population.
Right.
We should be setting standards. People should not, it drives me nuts when people say, oh, have you seen Chattanooga? Have you seen this? Have you seen that?
Right.
People should be looking at us
and saying, hey, have you seen
Jacksonville?
Yeah. All right. So how do you, because I've obviously gotten to know you, right? If I listen to just the media, it feels like it's like far one way or far the other way. Like you seem kind of in the, moderate, like, I know personally I'd like more moderate than so. It just seems so, I don't know, disenchanted, like just not connected.
We need to be more pragmatic.
Okay.
And we need to be better stewards of the government and better stewards of money. Yep. And if you think about it, what people really want is they don't really want to have to worry about their government. They want to keep their taxes as low as possible, which we have to do.
Feel safe.
They want public
Children
safety.
Safe.
Exactly. And so if you look at things pragmatically and I'm not a bumper sticker person.
Right.
I don't think, in the way our system is set up with our jungle primary and March, it's really great because it's really how cities grow based on everyone sitting at the table. And it doesn't mean you need to agree with me on everything or I need to agree with you on everything or what have you.
Well, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. If we're pragmatic and we say, okay, we need to solve this problem and let's get it solved. I mean, these are city issues.
Think about everyday conversation. There's always a conversation, maybe not every day, but you sit there and be like, okay, that makes sense. Like maybe you weren't agreeing initially and then you talk it through, you're like, all right, that actually makes sense. Okay, maybe I can, figure that out. Right.
And if you're yelling at each other or you're saying, I don't even want to talk to you because you don't agree with me 100% of the time or I'm afraid to talk to you because of whatever, then you're never going to solve issues. And we owe it to our kids to solve these issues and really sit down and work on it.
Cool. Great having you on.
Thank you.
Best of luck.
Good to see you.
I know you're raising a ton of money getting after it, so good luck.
I am.
And we'll be pulling for you, watching for you.
And go Jags.
Go Jags. Well, let's hope they're doing better. Your candidacy's doing better than them right now, but let's give a chance. Let's just give a chance. All right, Leanna Cumber, she's running for mayor right here on the Horse's Mouth. Hey, all are welcome at this table. We can talk it through. No doubt about it. See more of these conversations at iwanttabuzz.com. Until next time, stay safe and be cool out there. We'll see you right here on the Horse's Mouth. Cheers. Born out of the bold city of the South, the Southern Grill has been a mainstay in Jacksonville's South Bank for 24 years. From sunup to sundown, Southern Grill serves up home-cooked meals daily. From breakfast to Southern cooked barbecue, sandwiches, wraps, platters, and vegetarian options, the Southern Grill has you covered. At night, enjoy some live music at our full bar or catch this week's best college or NFL game with our NFL Sunday ticket. Dine in, to-go, delivery, or catering. Enjoy a taste of the South at the Southern Grill.
Feel a new level of comfort with underwear for men. Created for men with an active lifestyle and designed for sports, work, medical, and everyday wear. Underwear for Men has a special patented drawstring pouch which allows you to adjust the perfect custom fit around your manhood. It allows you the separation you need and the support you deserve. The drawstrings adjust to isolate and support. The mesh pouch cools and comforts. The tailored fit won't rubber chafe. A tagless plush waistband sized to fit a man's waist, and materials that are quick dry and moisture wicking. Underwear for Men is available in all your favorite styles and colors, in briefs, trunks, and 6-inch and 9-inch boxer briefs, and in your choice of cottony, extra cool, viscose, or polyester fabrics. Underwear for Men. Support your manhood.
From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, time once again for another edition of The Horse's Mouth here on Buzz TV. Of course, at the bar, at Tommy Max. We're talking business here in Jacksonville. This show brought to you by our friends at Goodfellas Cigar Lounge and Spirits, the Southern Grill on the South Bank, and our friends at the Brust Nutter Wealth Advisory Team in Ponte Vedra Beach. Today, my guests are John Azar from Azar Sausage, a family-owned business, and Steve Collar from Vistage. Let's welcome them in. How you doing, John?
Good to see you, brother.
Good to see you, man.
You too, man.
First time we met was at a chili contest,
Eating
right?
contest, yeah. A little charity work.
We were judges. Yeah, we're doing it for charity.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Bob Hope would too, right?
Right. You better believe it.
No doubt.
You
Great
do
to have
anything.
you, though, man.
Thanks for having me.
We actually went on a little tour, meaning David and my oldest daughter, Avery, over to the Azar compound, if you will. We guys are making it happen each and every day. It was awesome to get over there.
I'm glad you guys
came.
came.
And the sausage is phenomenal.
Good. Well, that's a good thing. You know,
Yeah.
we after television might be life in the sausage business for you, you know. Teach you how to make it up a little bit, right?
There you go.
That's great.
All right, so family-owned business since how long, John?
1954.
1954.
So local, fourth generation, been doing it. Got a great story, how my grandfather got started and all that. So, just making sausages. Been in Jacksonville the whole time, making people happy.
Wow, so it was your grandfather that got it started.
So my grandfather came over from Lebanon, I think it was about 50. Came over and he opened up a grocery store. And then, selling beer, cigarettes, wine, all that stuff. Well, his buddy said, look, there's money in food. You need to sell sausage. So he taught him how to make sausage. They put together a recipe. Yeah. And then next thing you know, he was selling more sausage than anything. So after that, he got state inspected. And then he went and turned it into a sausage factory. Wow. Sold everybody in town. At that time, Jacksonville was small. Right. So everybody knew Azar was the sausage family, and they had families, the milk guys and all. Okay. So we sold a lot of sausage and fed a lot of people through the years.
That's fantastic. Yeah. And then your dad and now your brother.
So then my dad, funny story, my grandfather actually had a plant and got drafted into World War II. Okay. So my grandmother came in, and my dad was a young teenager, ran the business while he was over there doing his service. Wow. And then Dad just kind of stuck with it and went head to head. Next thing you know, he just retired. He did about 50 years. Me and my brother are doing it. If we can go without killing each other. I'm the younger brother, so family rivalry. Yeah. And then I have a few nephews and niece that are looking fourth generation to possibly pass the torch to them. Yeah.
And you guys are everywhere. I mean,
all
Jacksonville are eating your sausage all the time.
We do a lot of restaurants, a lot of grocery stores, your Publix, Winn-Dixie's, Harvey's, Star Meats, Carol's, some of your local places, Dinsmore Meat. So we have retail side. We do a lot on the restaurant side. So everybody can get it. We make it where it's good.
Jacksonville homegrown, man.
That's right. That's right.
Awesome. Yeah. Steve, I'm sure you like me. You love sauce.
Oh, man. Yeah.
All different forms. Great to have you.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Steve Collard, you're from Vistage.
Thank you.
I know about Vistage, but please tell our audience about Vistage here in town.
Yeah. So Vistage is a unique opportunity for CEOs to get unbiased feedback, right? Yeah. So it's a group of CEOs in the Jacksonville area. Sure. We meet once a month for a full day to work on our business instead of in our business. Take a step back, look strategically. We have great speakers that come in, and then we challenge each other, right? Nice. Because CEOs rarely get that kind of direct feedback, unbiased feedback they need, from their employees. They all think that they're wonderful, right? And that's all you get, right? And if you try to share with your board, well, they may have agendas, right? So, so it's really a great place for people to let their hair down. Everything's confidential. It's a trusted group. Wow. And, CEOs generally are kind of lonely people. You might recognize that. Absolutely. Yeah, who do you talk to, right? Yeah, right. So that's what we're all about.
It gives them comfort, too. I mean, you're in a room full of like-minded people, right? Trying to make it just like you are and get it from that level. Yeah. Which you probably, like you said, you don't get pretty much anywhere else.
Well, and the other thing is, we make a point of having people from all different industries, right? Because people from different industries solve problems differently, right? And they approach them differently. And that's part of the magic of Vistage. And there's no competitors in the group. So you can really let your hair down.
Yeah. What would CEO say is the most challenging? Is it the worker relationship, the employee relationship, handling growth? What do you think they?
Yeah, so it's a whole myriad of challenges, and it changes over time, right? COVID was a giant challenge.
Yeah, no doubt.
Now after COVID, it's attracting employees, having the great culture that will attract people to your business, right? And then. Since that time, it's recession. Everybody got recession on the mind. Right. However, we look at recession like any crisis, right? Yeah. In any crisis, you've got crisis, you got opportunity, right?
Absolutely.
It's the same, right?
Totally.
So as some of these larger companies that are working from quarter to quarter, maybe laying off people, a lot of people in our group are looking for those great talent to bring them in.
Right.
Because we see a recession coming, maybe we're already in one, but,
there's still opportunity.
There's opportunity. There's opportunity to pick up some great talent because we don't think the recession is going to be lengthy. We think it's going to be fairly short, and we want to use this opportunity to pick up great people.
You hear, I know we're all Jag fans. I'm assuming you're a Jag fan as well, but Doug Peterson keeps talking about culture, changing the culture, and it appears maybe not the one-loss record, but as a whole, they seem to have been changing that culture. How important you're running your family business? You're talking to CEOs. How important is that culture, John? I'll start with you. And how do you try to define it if you can? You know what I mean? Like, how do you get that? This is my culture. And this is
for us. We just try to have, I try to everybody look, come in positive, have a good atmosphere, attitude with your employers, with everybody. Man, it's work. It's just look, you got to do it. You come in, you work. There's no reason to be upset. So as far as changing that culture, it's just having a great mindset and just being there. And you have to have your head in the game. You could get hurt. Right? Yeah,
as the leader, you can't just talk. You got to walk it.
I do,
man. Always a happy guy.
Yeah, I do.
I a bunch of times. You're always smiling.
Yeah, sometimes it's a little too much. They're like, you got to wind it down just a bit.
Right. No, it's good. But you do, right? I mean, it can't just be words.
It's got to be your authentic self. You got to bring your authentic self to work and back it up by action, right? That's what people respect.
Golfing used to have a sign: deeds over words.
Nice.
So it's like,
so true.
You're right. No doubt about it. Well, gentlemen, great having you on the show. Always great. Best
good to
see you.
Great
success. Continue.
Tom, we appreciate you.
Well,
thanks for having us,
man. How can people find Vistage? Give me the last word here.
Yeah, so just go to www.florida.vistage.com. Well, it's a lot of dots, but that's the easiest way. Or just put Vistage into YouTube.
Search engine or
YouTube, and all the videos will pop up.
Azar Sausage is easy to find. I would imagine.
AzarSausage.com or look for it in your grocery stores.
There you go. Great to see you guys.
Thanks
for being on. All right, man. Love talking business right here in this great city of Jacksonville, especially when it's born and raised right here as well. If you like these conversations, you can find more at iwannabuzz.com. Till next time, be safe and stay cool out there. We'll see you right here on The Horse's Mouth. Cheers. Born out of the bold city of the South, the Southern Grill has been a mainstay in Jacksonville's South Bank for 24 years. From sunup to sundown, Southern Grill serves up home-cooked meals daily. From breakfast to Southern cooked barbecue, sandwiches, wraps, platters, and vegetarian options, the Southern Grill has you covered. At night, enjoy some live music at our full bar or catch this week's best college or NFL game with our NFL Sunday ticket. Dine in, to-go, delivery, or catering. Enjoy a taste of the South at the Southern Grill.
Feel a new level of comfort with underwear for men. Created for men with an active lifestyle and designed for sports, work, medical, and everyday wear. Underwear for Men has a special patented drawstring pouch which allows you to adjust the perfect custom fit around your manhood. It allows you the separation you need and the support you deserve. The drawstrings adjust to isolate and support. The mesh pouch cools and comforts. The tailored fit won't rubber chafe. A tagless plush waistband sized to fit a man's waist, and materials that are quick dry and moisture wicking. Underwear for Men is available in all your favorite styles and colors. In briefs, trunks, and 6-inch and 9-inch boxer briefs, and in your choice of cottony, extra cool, viscose, or polyester fabrics. Underwear for Men. Support your manhood.
From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, time once again for another edition of The Horse's Mouth here on Buzz TV. We're at the bar, of course, at Tommy Max, and we're talking business, and we're talking just the good work of the Lord out there this time around. Brought to you by our friends at Goodfellas Cigar Lounge and Spirits, the Southern Grill on the South Bank, and the Wealth Advisory Team of Bruss Nutter in Ponte Vedra Beach. Don Page is here from Quintil, and Xiomara Spadafora from Zellner Foundation for Military Vets is here as well. Let's welcome Don in first. Hey, Don, how are you?
Hey, Tom, thanks.
All right, tell me about Quintil. You're telling me off the air. It's very fascinating with Bitcoin and everything else. Tell us all about what you're into.
Yeah, we're a Bitcoin ATM company that helps businesses with payments. Save money on payments, effectively. So
payments through Bitcoin. Now, remember,
Correct,
you're talking to a bartender here, all right? You know, you're going to have to walk me through it a little bit.
Most people, they've heard of Bitcoin.
Yeah.
They just don't understand why. You know, why Bitcoin?
Right. It's kind of like the cloud. Like, where is it? No,
so
go ahead.
We help educate communities on the reason why. And to preserve your wealth is the number one reason.
Yep.
You know, today we have, with inflation, rising,
costs on everything.
Costs on everything.
Yep.
You know, where do you put your money? What alternatives are there? What assets do you put your money to preserve that wealth? And Bitcoin, we believe, is harder than any other money out there, including gold.
Okay. You said it's safer than pretty much anything out there.
Well, think about it. If you buy $1 million worth of gold, that's 20 gold bars sitting around, about a kilogram each, right?
Yep. Right.
Where do you store that? How do you protect that?
Right.
And if you want to move it across borders, how do you prevent it from getting stolen or confiscated?
Right.
You know, you say something on Twitter, you don't pay your taxes on a tax return 5 years ago, you mess up.
Right.
The government can take that away. They can take away your house.
Right.
Bitcoin, they can't.
Okay.
It can't be confiscated.
Right.
Because if you don't know the key, you can't spend it.
Wow. How long have you been doing this?
I mean, I've been in since 2013, but, I started off mining, Ethereum in my basement, Vulcan then, and bought some Bitcoin ATMs.
What was the first thing that's got you into I like this. This could be something I want to get into.
People thought I was crazy. I read the Bitcoin paper, Satoshi Nakamoto.
Yep.
Its founder still anonymous to today.
Okay.
But it blew me away. It's like, wow, this is actually solving a problem, going from 0 to 1.
Yeah.
This is creating value in our world that needs it.
Yeah.
And I just, ran with it.
Yeah.
Started off as a hobby. I actually tried to break it. Coming from a software developer, I wanted to find something wrong with it.
Right.
And then it just over time
Still
evolved.
couldn't. You're ahead of the game. That's great.
Still can't find it. Yeah.
Great to have you on the show.
Hey, thanks. I appreciate it.
Xiomara, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
How's it going?
Very
I got
good.
your name
Yeah,
spot on. Did I? Even the
pretty
last
impressive.
name.
Very
last name
impressive.
too.
Very
All right, tell us
impressive.
about your foundation. You're helping military vets out there.
Yes,
Tell us.
well, the Zellner Foundation for Military Vets started 3 years ago, before the pandemic. Initially, we wanted to do financial assistance and job placement.
Okay.
But after the pandemic, of course, we realized that that was not the way that we could help veterans, because things were very complicated for a lot of people in general, not just the veterans. So we found a way through the Wounded Warrior Project, actually, the outreach specialist in our territory. And we started attending some of their events, the golf events especially. And little by little, we started seeing how there's like a healing power with golf.
Yeah.
And the moment they stepped on that course and just the greenery, just listening to the birds and just being out for 4 hours sometimes, because a round of golf is not 45 minutes in a workout. It's a long time. So you can truly detach from everything in their minds. And that's what they tell us. They forget about all the bad experiences and bad memories.
Wow. How did you find that it was golf, or that golf was one of the ways?
My husband and I are avid golfers. Him more than me, but he kind of like drug me in, pulled me into. And there is something really special about golf. It's not an easy sport.
It's not.
It's very demanding mentally.
Yes.
Not physically, actually, but mentally requires a lot of commitment.
Yeah.
And when you think about veterans, that's what they are taught their whole life. They need to be dedicated and they need to be disciplined. Sure. And I think that's the beauty of it. They find in golf something to replace the discipline that they used to have
keep your head
in
down.
the military.
That kind of
keep
thing,
your head.
right? They take it literally.
Take it, exactly.
I will keep my head down.
Yes, forget about it. Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not making light of it, but golf drives me insane.
Yes, all of us.
It drives me crazy. I get the outdoors, beautiful outside. I love all that, but Man, the minute that ball goes this way and that way.
Exactly.
Oh.
But then for
I get
military
what you're
veterans,
saying.
yes, they need an outlet
Totally.
to forget about a lot of the bad experiences, especially the PTSD and the
Absolutely.
disabilities. So that is, I call it a healing power. It's amazing.
Yeah, it is
absolutely amazing.
So, and you and your husband are not veterans.
Not at all.
But you're helping veterans.
We're helping veterans.
That's beautiful. You're from Colombia.
I'm from Colombia. I love the
and you
USA.
were a journalist in
I
Colombia.
love the USA.
Wow.
I call myself, my husband, and all our supporters a tribe, the grateful Americans. We just want to give back to the military, let them know that what they sacrifice and what they work so hard, it was worth it, and that we haven't forgot their service.
And without them, we're not playing golf. Let's just be honest, right? I mean, without our military, we're not doing a lot of things.
We could not.
Might
we
not be
couldn't
doing
do
this
anything.
show without our military.
Absolutely.
To be honest with you.
Absolutely.
Right? All right. So where do you go from here, other than getting the word out? Like, how do people find you? And
how you can find us? So the ZellnerFoundation.com. That's our website, and we are always in need of either new or used in good condition golf equipment.
Okay.
So we need iron sets, individual drivers, individual putters.
Okay.
You can always go to the website and donate if you want.
Cool.
And also, if you want to be part of our groups when we take veterans golfing, because many of the times they just want to be with regular people, you can also just go to the website and sign up for it.
That's awesome. Great to have you on.
Thank you
Keep
so
up
much.
the great work.
Thank you.
All right, Don, I'm going to ask you this as we wrap up. So one day, will all currency be Bitcoin or something like that?
Well,
I mean, one day, way down the road, will it be to that extent?
When you think about assets, it's a $400 trillion invested in global assets, and Bitcoin's only at $500 billion right now. So there's a lot of room for expansion.
Wow.
If it truly is a competitor, there's a lot of room for expansion.
We're going to find
Still
out.
early.
Cool. Fascinating stuff. Great to have you on, man.
Thanks a lot.
Best of luck
Appreciate
to both of you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank
awesome.
you so
Hey, this is what we do on the Horse's Mouth, man. We meet people, talk about all the great stuff they're doing, and enjoy their company. Everybody, listen, everybody, and doing whatever you're out there, as long as it's legal, of course, and doing the right thing, you have a place at my bar, no doubt about it. If you like these kind of conversations, see more at iwannabuzz.com. Till next time, stay safe and be cool out there. We'll see you right here on the Horse's Mouth. Cheers. Born out of the bold city of the South, the Southern Grill has been a mainstay in Jacksonville's South Bank for 24 years. From sunup to sundown, Southern Grill serves up home-cooked meals daily. From breakfast to Southern cooked barbecue, sandwiches, wraps, platters, and vegetarian options, the Southern Grill has you covered. At night, enjoy some live music at our full bar or catch this week's best college or NFL game with our NFL Sunday ticket. Dine in, to go, delivery, or catering. Enjoy a taste of the South at the Southern Grill.
Feel a new level of comfort with underwear for men. Created for men with an active lifestyle and designed for sports, work, medical, and everyday wear. Underwear for Men has a special patented drawstring pouch which allows you to adjust the perfect custom fit around your manhood. It allows you the separation you need and the support you deserve. The drawstrings adjust to isolate and support. The mesh pouch cools and comforts. The tailored fit won't rubber chafe. A tagless plush waistband sized to fit a man's waist, and materials that are quick dry and moisture wicking. Underwear for Men is available in all your favorite styles and colors, in briefs, trunks, and 6-inch and 9-inch boxer briefs, and in your choice of cottony, extra cool, viscose, or polyester fabrics. Underwear for Men. Support your manhood.